Yes, they do. Yeah, it's great. We've got clients all over, from Europe to North America to South America to Australia, Japan, India, Russia. I guess the only place we don't know if we have clients is actually China. They don't let anybody call from there.
Ah, well, you can email or write to them, so
There
let
you
them
go.
know. Because I know that there's a lot of people from China who listen to my show, so now, if they haven't yet, they will be connected.
There you go.
Perfect.
Perfect. It isn't perfect.
Yeah. Well, the idea, the Wonders are they want to talk to the world. They want to help the world. They want to have conversations with everybody in the world. So this is our way of doing it.
Well, thank you for being willing to be the channel for all of that.
You're welcome.
And with that, I would like to invite the Wonders to join us on the Dare to Dream radio show.
You notice how they always just talk to me for 2 seconds, and then they want to get the Wonders. Do you ever feel like, you just...
Do I need to apologize?
No, not at all.
No,
Not at
it's
all.
just normal. It's just the way it is.
Yes.
Okay, Renee, get out of here.
Yeah. Bring in the Wonders.
Okay, you ready, my love?
Just I'll set my love. Please involve this entity so completely in love that all needs, wants, and desires are chosen.
And greetings.
Greetings, Wonders.
Greetings, Maggie.
Would you please go to whom, to where, and to when you are directed? Would you please locate your facilitator, Maggie Gaudette, on October 10th, 2010?
Yes, we have you.
We are gathered here at the KYHY radio station, 2600 West Olive Avenue, Burbank, California, to do a general session for the Dare to Dream radio show with Deborah Dachinger. Would you please begin?
Where would you like us to begin?
Greetings, Wonders. This is Deborah.
Greetings, Deborah.
It's wonderful to have you back on the show again so soon.
Good for you.
This time in person, if you can say that to a group of entities.
Sort of.
Through your person.
Yes, through this one's body, anyways.
First question, Wonders. Do human beings come into their life with a mission for being here, or is life generic and here only for us to have fun and love?
Actually, you're here to experience the experience of existence. That's really what it is. Now, once you incarnate, you create a mind, and from the mind, the ego personality is created, and from there, experience is chosen. So, though you're here to experience the experience of existence, oftentimes it becomes judged, of course, immediately. And from that judgment, then, you start using your own perspectives of right and wrong, good and bad. You make choices that lead you in a certain direction, don't lead you in another, move you this way, move you that way, and the next thing you know, you have a life. Now, that doesn't mean that that is truly the experience of existence that you came to experience. It just means that that's what you created for yourself. To experience the experience of existence is to give yourself the absolute freedom of choice to choose that which is the opportunity before you. Most individuals never get to that point.
To choose the opportunity that is before you. Can you explain that a little more?
Well, think of it this way. As an ego personality, you have free will and free choice.
Right.
So you can decide whether you want to go left or you can want to go right. It's your choice. Of course, in order to go left, you have to judge because you're an ego personality. In order to go right, you're going to have to judge because you're an ego personality. So either way, there's judgment, and that judgment limits your choice, doesn't it? So now you find yourself with judgment, limiting your choice, and then of course the next choice, and more judgment, more judgment, more judgment. The next thing you know, you're not choosing, you're just judging. But if you but realize that you are truly choice, that's what you are, nothing more, then you would give yourself the opportunity to simply choose based on that which is presented to you at that moment. In this particular moment, for example, in this particular conversation right now, you have the opportunity to interact with us freely.
Right.
And yet still, there is preparation, judgment, definition, and that is forming this interaction. Now imagine what this interaction could be like if you had no judgment, no preparation, no formulation, no definition, and even go beyond this term, but use this term as a way for you to understand. Go beyond winging it. What would happen?
That's a good question. I would have to be incredibly present,
Yes.
and I would have to be, that's all I can think, is just so in the moment so I can feel what I'm feeling and understand anything I'm curious about, which will change moment to moment.
But you see, the feelings that you're feeling is just your mind telling you these feelings. It's a judgment. The curiosity that you have is your mind's curiosity. Yes, be present in the moment. Just imagine what questions would come from you choosing freely from all that you are, not just your mind and your ego personality, but from the you that is you, choosing right now to ask a question. Would it be a question that you have, or would it be a question so profound that it would change the universe?
I don't know.
Yes.
But it has the potential.
Exactly. And that's the fun of it, isn't it?
Yes.
So that's what free choice is. And that's what choosing the opportunity in front of you. If you are truly an individual that chooses to be in this moment, then, dear friend, in this moment is all that there is. You see?
I do.
And by the way, this presentation that we give you right now, these words, this form, this is but one aspect of all that we are, a very small aspect. And we ourselves right now have surrounded you, have surrounded this planet, has surrounded this universe. We are the in, the out, and the out, and the in. Sort of like the innie and the outie. And in effect, we are all that you are, and yet all that you are can be perceived by yourselves as separate from ourselves.
Does that mean that although I and others exist on the third dimension, that in actuality, outside of this human body, I am as grand and as much and as in and out as you are?
You are, but you would have to go through layers of separation that keep you from knowing that you are us. Does it?
Why do we, I get it, but I also don't get, why do we play this game? Why?
Because it's suitable to your judgment of who you perceive yourself to be. You perceive yourself, see it from this perspective. You are a drop in an ocean, and yet all you can see is that you are a drop.
I get it. Yeah.
And then from there, you see yourself as, perhaps, if you expand your consciousness, now you see yourself as a drop in a small part of the ocean. A very small part, an inlet. And you say to yourself, wow, I'm so expanded. I'm so broad. I'm so aware. I'm so into everything. Is it?
Yeah.
And yet the inlet is still the ocean. Is it?
So in other words, yes, I get it. So most of my time I'm just really aware of myself, frankly. And then other times when I'm doing something else that is more expansive, I can take in much more of humanity and recognize we really are all one. We really are of the same energy and yet mirrors of each other. And that's like a little inlet. If I were to truly, wow, what would that be like?
Then you would be us.
That would be divine.
Well, your ego thinks so.
That darn ego.
It's already judged these words. It's already created a definition.
Yes.
You see?
Yes.
It's already come up with a concept and a construct that it's working towards. The word divine itself, spoken from you, basically defined a concept and a construct that your mind has already judged.